What's up, guys, and welcome to the first episode of my top 10 series. And for the first episode, I'm going to be doing the top 10 Pokemon that should have gotten a Mega Evolution. So these are all opinion based, and these are in no specific order except for the last two. So let's get into it. The first Pokemon that I think should have gotten a Mega Evolution is Snorlax. Not because it needs one based on its stats or anything. I think it's just purely based on looks, kind of. I mean, Snorlax needs some kind of change, in my opinion. I mean, he's a beast, but if his speed get any higher, or maybe his attack, I don't know. I just want him to get something. I feel like he should have been in the same kind of like pseudo-legendary class as Garchomp and all of those guys, because Snorlax is kind of a beast, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I want from it, but I just know I want to see it. I don't really like the two-legged design they have here, but I also don't really like the just add spikes to them, which is kind of what Nintendo seems to do with these Mega Evolutions. They're like, oh, add spikes or limbs, now it's Mega Evolution. I don't really get that. So I don't know what I want to see. All I know is I want to see it. Moving on to the next one, number 9, we have Rapidash. Now, I've had this idea for so many years, and it could honestly just be a regular evolution, not even a Mega Evolution. But why has Rapidash not become some kind of Pegasus yet? Like, honestly, flames for wings, not flames for wings, anything you do, give Rapidash some friggin' wings. Please make him a Pegasus. He needs it. This would make him such a cooler Pokemon. I don't even understand why it wasn't like that since the original ones. It doesn't really make sense to me. Rapidash, if you were a Pegasus, you'd be cool, but you're not because you're just a stupid little pony. So yeah. Alright, next one. Zoroark, number 8. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Zoroark kind of got screwed because Lucario got a Mega Evolution and it didn't. What I feel like Nintendo honestly should have done is made Zoroark an X and Lucario an Y, or vice versa. But I don't want Zoroark to become some kind of like stupid little fox thing, or like get it flat top or something like Lucario got dreads. I honestly want to see Zoroark turn into a werewolf, because I just think that'd be cool. I don't really know why, but that's my choice. So moving on to the next one, we got Arbok. This is another one like Snorlax where I don't know what I want to see. All I know is I want to see it, and Arbok really needs this because of stats. I just don't like him and Seviper could honestly use it, but I feel like Arbok needs it a little bit more. Because Arbok really blows. Arbok is terrible. I don't really know what's up with like the Ekans necklace, but that is kind of cool, and that's got like a Gengar face in the middle. Huh. I mean, you can make it a dragon type, I guess. I don't really know what I want to see from it. All I know is I want to see it. Alright, so moving on to the next one, we have Beedrill. Now, what I want to see from Beedrill is more of a stat boost than anything. It can look exactly the same, just a stat boost. I want one really good bug type Pokemon besides Scizor, and I also want Beedrill to become a steel type when it does this. So I like the idea that its body becomes more plated and more defensive, as seen in the one that's like a little more, I don't know what you would call that, like a little more artistic, I guess. But in the other one, where its drills become like the spinny drills with like the ridges, that's my favorite one for that one. So if you could just combine those two so it gets like drill bit drills or something, I don't even know what those are. Like, how would you describe that? And it gets like the sword arms. That'd be that's my opinion on what they should do for Beedrill. I don't really know why it doesn't have a Mega Evolution yet either. Nintendo really didn't. I don't know who was choosing the Mega Evolutions, but I think they did a poor job, to be honest. Alright, next one is Altaria. I think this is 6. No, this is 5. Yeah, it's 5. Alright, bad at counting. Alright, it's Altaria, and I feel like they should do... Altaria just needs to get better. Altaria is another Pokemon that really does just need to get better. I don't know why Nintendo hasn't done it already. Like, seriously, who was choosing these Mega Evolutions? Why did Garchomp get one before any of the guys on these lists? I mean, I understand people want to see it, but wouldn't you rather, like, balance everything out a little bit more than just overpower things more? Like, honestly. And for Altaria, what I feel they should do is just change around the cloud. Do something with the cloud. Make it like ice or water or something. Just do something with the cloud. I mean, Altaria is a pimp. If you've seen its shiny version, all it needs is a Mega Evolution to make it a little bit more pimp. And then it would probably move into my top 5 favorite Pokemon, but it's just not strong enough to be there. Alright, so for the next one, which is number 4, finally got the numbers down. I wasn't really keeping track before, but this is indeed number 4. We have Marowak, and what I want to see from Marowak is something either with the club or something with the spirit of its mother, or a combination of the two. I don't really know if I want to see it dual wielding, or if I want to see it using like some kind of magical bone voodoo stick like that. But I do like the idea. I guess in a perfect world, it would be more like the one on the left in design and be dual wielding 2 clubs, or have one bigger club, something like that. But I do want it to be something to do with ghost type. I don't know if it would be ghost, maybe it would be dark, but one of the two, ghost or dark, because it wears like its mother's skull or whatever. So now we have number 3. Number 3 is going to be Noctowl. So for Noctowl, I think they should do something to make its psychic type powers a little more prominent. It's only a normal and flying type, but it gets all the psychic moves, which I never really understood. I mean, I like the design on the right more, but I also do like the design on the left. I don't know if I like the color change on the right. I don't know. I guess I would leave it the same colors as it was before, and then just add the psychic typing to it. Or yeah, it should definitely turn it. I don't know if it should turn into normal psychic, or it should probably be flying psychic, and then yeah, just get the design on the left and make it flying psychic. I think that would be the best thing for it. So yeah. Okay, now these are the only 2 on the list that are actually in order, and they tie for number 1. So number 2 and number 1 are the 2 Pokemon that I don't know how they did not get a Mega Evolution. It does not make sense to me. These 2 Pokemon absolutely needed it, and that is Mew and Arceus. Like, why did they not get a Mega Evolution? Wouldn't these be the first 2 Pokemon to have a Mega Evolution? Because if Arceus was creating all the Pokemon, wouldn't he create like a stone or a plate or something that gave him Mega Evolution? And I mean, the Serpentine Arceus thing looks sick as hell. I don't know what that is, but I also like the idea that they incorporated all the plates into the other design for it. And for Mew, I don't think either of those designs are that great. I kind of like the brain sticking out of the grayer one, and then I also kind of like him getting a tail on his head on the cartoonier one, but I don't really know. Mew's another one where I don't really know what I want to see. All I know is I want to see it, and for Arceus, either of those 2 designs are fine, or, I mean, I guess I would rather see the Serpentine one. I think a Serpentine Arceus would be really cool. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video, so I thank you for watching. Leave your opinion in the description below. Or not the description. I would leave your opinion in the comments below. I don't know why you leave it in the description. Leave a rating on the video. Tell me what you thought, and subscribe for more. Peace.